Hello guys, it's Snide and Sniff. Today we are continuing Expansion of Emily. Boy, we're up to chapter 6. Emily's certainly gone on a strange adventure of self-discovery so far. Gone through 2 different boyfriends so far. Well, Emily has decided maybe the fat life just isn't for her. But her new boyfriend, Steve, doesn't want her to quit just yet, and so she's had a bit of a falling out with him, so she's gone to vent to her friend Allie. If you want to check out more of Magma Man's works, check them all out on his DeviantArt and support him on Patreon.
Geez, Em, I thought you said you were done gaining weight, from what you told me over text. Yeah, I am just super hungry. This freaking project's made my appetite so huge, Allie, you wouldn't believe it. Plus, I don't want to diet and lose weight before I submit my project in a few months, so might as well enjoy this while I can.
Kinda sounds like Emily's not quite over the gaining weight thing either, but yeah, in a few months, once the project's done, let's go. Allie inwardly cringed at Emily's casual attitude at the prospect of weight loss.
Sure, so how come you stopped? You still got a couple of months to go, right? Let's just say someone else was getting a little too into it. Basically all he thought about. Ah, so Steve was one of those weirdos that watch your videos.
Allie's like, I'm totally not in that group.
I don't know about that. I mean, I don't think I'd be as big as I am had I gained by myself or with you. Steve was freaking relentless with the pampering. Yeah, no crap, I can tell. How much you weighing it at now? Last time I checked, it was 208, probably more now, but not on purpose like before. Damn!
That's like all of our reactions when we hear a woman that weighs a lot of pounds. Damn! While they carried on eating, Emily explained the whole situation, how they were taking a few days apart, but knowing it was probably the end for their relationship. How Steve just kept wanting her fatter and fatter, and how she wasn't a fan of it anymore. They finished eating and decided to hit the club. About 2 hours later, 2 desserts and another snack at the club they were now at, Emily found herself alone at the bar drinking her 3rd beer. Everyone there, including Allie, had been whisked away by someone to the dance floor. What? Emily doesn't look that bad! All those pounds ago, Emily knew it would have been her the guys would have been keen on, not Allison. What? She still looks cute. What?
I'll have another. Actually, make that 2. Thanks. Emily!
She was interrupted by a familiar voice, a very drunken familiar voice. It was Lisa, an old friend of hers. Mostly competition, to be honest. Oh no. Oh, I already know how this is gonna go down.
Thought that was your big bottom. Oh my god, girl, you are huge. Do you really think you need that beer? Oh, go frick yourself, Lisa. I don't have time for this. Frick, one of your thighs is as big as my waist. Jesus, I couldn't imagine getting so big. You probably have enough fat at this point to make another human.
While probably a close to true statement, Emily shoved her and waddled away, her eyes welling up with tears. She could hear Lisa laughing with all her friends behind her. Frick, Lisa, what the hell? There was no reason to treat Emily this way. She had so much emotion running through her veins that she felt desperate for an outlet to release it. And what better way was there to do that than through food?
What a freaking dog.
3 burgers, 2 chips, 2 drinks, 2 more drinks, another bit. Everything is going according to Kaikaku. What did it even matter anyway? She was already a fat frick, so what did she have to lose? The empty feeling present in her stomach only confirmed her decision. Emily ordered 3 big burgers, drinks, smoothies, fries, and pops. She ate them all, mercilessly gorging herself, trying her damnedest to eat the pain away. It worked, with the food offering up tasty and nourishing comfort from the nastiness of life. The psychological pain replaced with the physical pain of a very full belly. And boy, did it feel good. Well, there you go, I guess. Solution to life's problems, eat food. Like I always say, do not follow any of the advice given on this channel, please. This channel is nothing but bad advice. Never listen to advice I give here. The next day back at class, Professor Craven asked Emily to stay back after class. He had been watching her project very closely.
Well, Professor, as you can see, she is putting a lot of effort into this.
Your project has been going great. The results are for sure noticeable. I really appreciate all the work you've put in for this.
Oh, thanks.
Bro, what is this? Fit Emily, you are looking great! Would you care to tell me your starting and current weight?
I really hope the professor isn't interested in her weight in any way beyond an intellectual level.
He had watched with awe as she blimped out uncontrollably, her body becoming engulfed by inches of soft, luscious fat. Here she stood, her belly bulging sensually against her high-waisted slacks, her belt stretched to the last notch and containing her girth. Her pants looked agonizingly tight, with tension creases lining the fabric, as her massive bottom and hips stretched out the pants to the max. He was a true fan of a bigger woman.
No, he is another man of culture. Damn, you never know how many there are of us until you become a large woman. We have infiltrated every level of society.
Especially a gaining girl who started out skinny and ended up huge. In fact, he had been hoping for years since she introduced this project that someone would take this approach.
That sounds like an abuse of a position of power if you ask me, but okay. Sure, I guess. I was like 115 pounds when I started, and now I'm up to 210 or so? Have I gone too far? Oh no, tell me I haven't done all this for nothing.
No, nothing like that. I'm actually quite impressed. This could not have been easy.
It has been rough for sure. Moving around isn't as easy as it used to be, plus I think I've found a lot of people in my life are more shallow than I thought. But hopefully it'll be worth it.
It took everything in his power to prevent getting interested. 100-pound gain! Wow! He couldn't believe his good luck! Craven had come to terms with the fact that relationships with any of his young students was strictly out of the question.
Thank you, Craven, that's great to hear. Thank you for not being a weirdo.
However, he had devised that there was still another option which could be even more fulfilling for his interest. Oh, no doubt. Actually, allow me to put forth a little proposition to help you get that project from an A to an A+ level, plus maybe even extra credit.
Oh yes, what do you have in mind?
What would you say about continuing this project up to 230 pounds?
What? Why? Why are all the men in Emily's life like this? She couldn't believe her ears. 250? Doesn't he realize how fat she already is?
I think Emily should talk to either Steve or Allison about it.
Don't talk to Steve about it! Don't find a normal person who just wants to support you.
Emily was still in shock from the request, and the professor could tell he was confusing her and possibly losing her. He jumped in quickly. How would you feel about doubling your initial weight?
Wait? But wait, you want me to eat myself up to 230 pounds? Another 20 pounds?
Precisely. The weight your body would be carrying is equal to 2 starting versions of you. The experiment would hold far more, shall I say, oomph at that point, don't you think?
Double it? Yeah, I guess if you say, I doubled my weight, that's a really easy, hard-hitting opening that people can grasp. Well, sure, but I can see your point. I just don't know if I want to be any bigger than I already am. I feel so huge, you know?
He was pretty sure he had her, and he knew how to hit it home. Look, Emily, I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just putting the offer out there in case you want to push a little higher and achieve those marks. Plus, this project could be huge for the science community.
Well, that would be nice, I guess. Listen, I'll think about it. I have to get going now, sir, but I'll let you know tonight by email.
Sounds great. I believe without a doubt you'll do what you think is right, Emily, but just know that I have very high hopes for you in your future. He couldn't help but smirk. He had no doubt she would say yes. This was going to be fun to watch.
Why the frick is everyone in Emily's life just evil? I feel so bad for Emily at this point, man. Her friend is weird, her boyfriend is weird, her first boyfriend,
was not cool. That other guy was not cool, Steve's friend. And let's not even get started about Lisa and her teacher. Would Emily talk to Steve about it? No! Do not discuss it with Steve! We know where he stands on this issue. 2 months later. Oh.
Hey, Marissa. Emily up in the bedroom. Hey, Allie. Yep. Been up there all day. She asked if you could take her up that plate of brownies on your way up. For sure. Good God, Em's sister is getting big. It's like this family was just waiting to explode in fatness. I think Allie has softened up lately. Didn't really notice until today.
Allie has a lot of catching up to do, but she's getting bigger. I guess the good news is that Emily is not alone. Emily's not alone.
No doubt from hanging around Emily's fat bottom all day.
She seems to be always, all the recent pages she's appeared in, she's always eating. Sorry, I still can't get over this wall art. What is this? Take this down right now. Tape a banana to the wall. Yes, the Marissa reveal. The story's been great, but I've been enjoying watching Marissa blow up even more than Emily. It's a little obvious. I have a weakness for redheads. Alright, that's fair. Well, that's certainly a lot of interesting developments we got going on here. Damn, Emily. Okay, well, now we know teacher is man of culture. What will happen to Emily next? I think there's only one direction this guy's going, and it's up. For Emily's weight. Check Magma out on DeviantArt if you want to read more of this comic. And support him on Patreon for an actual consistent schedule to see all of the new pages of all of his comics. Have a good one, everyone.